brothers and sisters, I don't know what this world is coming to.
Because the revolution will not be televised.
White man does the popular dance, the whoa, while reporting the weather. Comment section reads, Tom definitely invited to the cookout. Another video shows a white man dancing on stage and the caption reads, it's obvious why Mark is invited to the cookout, where we slide like black lightning across the backyard and turn it into a dance for the cookout, be sacred. But ain't that just like us? Inviting everyone into our holy place is crazy. How all you gotta do is know how to Dougie to dodge accountability. Wash white privilege out with a whip and a nay-nay, they call it muscle memory. They've been whipping nay-nay for centuries. Crazy how when we dance, we get called coons. But Brad dances and gets an honorary plate full of ribs. We keep feeding them like they didn't force chitlins down our throats. Keep dancing. They shuck and jive their way to acceptance, and it's appalling how easily we forget just because Becky can footwork and Allie makes foo-foo. Invitations for the cookout flying off the shelf in the comment section. Hey bro, do you remember when we invited one of them to our Bible study? 9 of us were told well done that night. So excuse my caution for Caucasians casually crip walking for convenience, lying and line dancing, looking like a fool. The cookout. Man, they used to cook us out over open fires, cut pieces of our flesh off, mason jar our hands, claiming can't nobody catch a beat like him. They watching Soul Train reruns, but won't let us teach their children about the Underground Railroad. So look, since when did dancing erase Jim Crow? Since when did dancing erase school to prison pipeline? Since when did dancing erase redlining? So before you mail out your cookout invitations, remember that they used to think of us as stiff body boogie down chattel. They used to make us dance across the decks of ships, and some of us leapt to freedom gracefully. The break of the water surface was a pearly gate, a jetty into the Lord's arms, and the cookout so packed with pale faces, it ain't no room for my grandkids, and I refuse to ask for space. In my space, I'm indigenous to the groove and the potato salad. Invite me to the country club. Hold the casserole. Let's talk about reparations. Maybe then we could talk about cookouts. Until that happened, all cookout invitations are revoked. Period. Management.
Thank you. On my lunch break, I'm sitting there watching videos on Instagram, and a question popped in my head. Why are we so forgiving as black folks? Why are we so forgiving of those that choose to do us wrong on a daily? Why are we so accepting of those that come to steal our culture? Those that come to take our cultural things that we make and use them for their benefit. I watched one video where a white girl was talking. She said another white guy tried to talk to her. And mind you, the whole time in the video, she got her black voice on, and she said she told the white boy when he tried to talk to her, this fountain is only for colored people. And she meant it in a way that she only dated black guys. But to me, it wasn't funny because you used the word colored. And for you to use that humor for that, and you can see black people in the comments saying they little thing. Nobody really, fights against that type of stuff. I noticed this N-word hard, when we was growing up, you would get your head knocked off, you would get stumped, you would get beat down if you was another race and used that word. But today I watch these kids, these black kids, They can be with an Arab child, they can be with a white child. And these kids are allowing these other races to use that word freely with no consequence. And it's just, there's nothing wrong with it. We cool, you know. Even the people we was cool with, I mean, tight with, you wasn't allowed to say that. It had to be some type of barrier that you wouldn't cross. It's a Mexican guy that worked at the gym. And he was telling me how his white co-worker thought it was cool to call him Beaner. And he had to let him know, if I called you the other racial word, how would you feel? And he was like, oh, it's not like that. How else is it? I saw a video, and I might try to put it in here, and a guy did a poem. And the poem was about us seeing as black people others take our art form, singing, dancing, whatever entertainment, and they take things that we create, dances, and we leave in the comment. We will like the video 30,000, 40,000, 100,000 likes, and it'll be black people all in the comments. Oh, the white boy, he did that. Oh, the white girl, she did that. Oh, they automatically invited to the picnic. And it's like, what? There's a newscaster, right? So any new black dance that the youth come up with, he does it during his newscast. He has, I can't even tell you how many followers on Instagram, TikTok, all this. And he does it with other black kids and youth. But he's making money from the news, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. But these people that are dancing with him, these young black brothers, are getting nothing. Why are we so forgiving? Why are we so gullible to love things or love something or someone or a group of people that don't love us? Every rapper that you could ever think of was basically signed to a label that was not of the same ethnicity. Try to say that with a gap. But yet and still, you go to NFL, NBA, all of these things are majority black people, but they all working for somebody outside their race. It's just weird how we accept it. We got a president that just said about the black children that they were born to be criminals. They're born to be dangerous. They'll never be anything. He wants to send troops into Chicago, LA, sending the ICE and other agents out in DC harassing blacks. And we just let everything go by the wayside. I watched a video where a black man was saying in 2022, and I haven't checked the facts on this, and I'll definitely do that. 2022, there were, I think he said, 97,000 black women kidnapped. And nobody's talking about it. Black children are disappearing in high numbers, but nobody's talking about it. There are places in the United States called sundown towns. Sundown town meaning that black people cannot be caught dead, or you're gonna end up dead if you're there after dark. But yet and still, anybody that does our dance, if they can sing like a black person, even, you know, all these people that suck off the talent, the soul of black folks. Kid Rock did it. Kid Rock was with, when he first came out, you would see him in pictures with all types of rappers and this and that. Then he switched it up. He went rock and roll. Now is, you know, now you somebody totally different. Izzy Azalea, whatever her name, she did the same thing. There's so many of them that have taken the culture and used it to profit and do nothing for the people. Damon Dash calls them culture vultures. I saw a white girl make a video one time. She was down south, and she said something she cannot understand is that these people that hate blacks so bad, but they listen to the music. That's all they listen to is hip hop. But you love the artistry, you love the talent, but you hate the people. That is weird to me. It was even like that back in the day when they hated blacks, but they would let the black woman come in their house and even nurse their babies with her own breast. It's weird to me. It's weird to me too that, like, even in this day and age where racism is blatantly in your face, from your president to the KKK to the SWAT stickers to all this stuff that's going on, and for a white person or a person of another race to get mad and stop following me, stop commenting on the videos because I'm telling the truth. Prove me wrong. Right now in Texas, they're trying to get rid of the black vote. They're trying to make it so black folks can't vote equally with white people. LA, they've made it legal to stop people by the color of their skin. But just what if? What if every black person in the United States got up and just left?